stripe car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. Uno, dos, tres, in my blue stripe car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah.
Everybody, nice to see you here. And our co-host guest today, as usual, is for our monthly. It's usually the last Thursday of every month. Monthly is Davy Art with a Pen, and his channel's linked down below in the description box. Art with a Pen. He loves creating, and there's a reason why his name of his channel is that he loves creating best art with a pen. A black pen it has to be a black pen. Is that right,
Hello.
Davy?
Yes, you're quite right. Hello, Diana. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure always to have you as a co-host. And the theme
Thank you
today
so
is
much.
winter solstice art, and maybe some story time, but maybe some facts, maybe some jokes.
Oh, not those jokes again.
Probably holiday. This is a holiday
Oh,
week.
no.
Maybe I'll go back to holiday jokes,
Watch
wintertime
out.
jokes.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry there. It's okay. Carry on.
So let's now. Davy has a temporary thing for his that holds up his camera. It's only a temporary thing because his permanent thing that holds up his camera camera stand, maybe that's what you call it, broke. So he may be slightly out of focus. We determined that before the show started. I think he may be slightly out of focus. And my audio is not going to be the best today because my lapel microphone, I got an extension cord for it, and with the brand new extension cord, the lapel microphone is not working. So I'm doing my audio out of my laptop microphone, which is not ideal. So winter solstice themed art. If you saw on the thumbnail, that was indeed some of my winter solstice theme art with the Red Thread Sisterhood and doing a dance together. They're in the image, they're doing a dance together in the winter solstice, and happily I sold that. I'm very happy. I just sold that in the last art auction I was in on Facebook, which is linked down below. My art auction, which is called Serenity Art Gallery Auction. It's linked down below in the description box. Please join us on Facebook in that art auction as a viewer, collector, or let me know if you'd like to be a participating artist. So what are you working on today, Davy?
Right. I'm working on the Norse goddess Skardi. Okay, Skardi. Who was the goddess of winter. She's also a hunter and a skier. Okay, and she lives in the mountains. She's also the goddess of the mountains as well. So it's a Norse god. As you can see, I've already started the drawing. I'll just move it around a bit so you can see. I've created some mountainscape there. There's a little bird. It's a raven. And I've already started a little bit of work on Skardi herself, the goddess of winter, mountains, skiing, and bowmanship, hunting.
Oh, and what size are you working on? What size paper is that?
This is an A3 size paper.
Oh, can you tell us? Do you know that in inches?
Oh, inches. It's about.
I can ask Siri. Siri, what? Oh, I have my volume off. Siri, what? Oops. Siri, what size is A3?
I should know this, you know.
It's about. I can ask Siri. Siri, what? Oh, 11. It's around 11 by 16.
That's it. Exactly it. That's great.
It's actually 11.7 by 16 by something, but close
That's
enough.
excellent.
11 by 16.
I think that's spot on. I should know this, you know, because I work on most of my drawings are created on A3 size.
Oh.
But I always just remember it as A3, and I don't pay attention to the.
I know, because
to the actual size, and I should.
Do you think you'll remember that for next time?
I certainly won't. I'll forget that straight away.
Certainly won't.
Over the next hour, I'll forget that.
You certainly won't remember.
my memory is terrible. I've got to say, my memory is terrible.
So do you have a story or any facts about this? Would you say Norse goddess?
Yeah, she's a Norse goddess.
Goddess. Okay.
The only thing I can say is that Scotty lives. The information I got on her was that she lives in the highest reaches of the mountains, yeah, where the snow never melts.
Oh.
And she's a huntress, yeah. She likes her bowmanship. She's an expert skier, yeah.
Do you know how to
And
ski?
sorry,
I was just
sorry,
wondering, do you know how to ski?
I certainly do. Yes, I've skied before in Italy, northern Italy, when I was a very young lad. I visited Italy, a place called Aprica, high up in the mountains, and I learned how to ski.
Well, I definitely do not know how to ski, and I have funny stories of my attempts. In case you need some stories, in case we need some stories later, I can share my funny my hilarious stories
I think we've
attempting
got to hear this.
downhill skiing.
Well, I think we've got to hear this. I can tell. Actually, do you know what? I have one funny story as well, but I don't think it's going to be as funny as your story
Okay.
because I was accidentally blessed by a Roman Catholic Italian priest purely by accident. Now that's a strange one.
So you were blessed. Wait, I thought you were.
Accidentally.
I thought you were going to say you were blessed with the natural talent for skiing.
Oh no. So I did take to it very fast because I did enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoyed it and I loved it.
So you picked it up quickly.
I picked it up very quickly. It's not difficult. It's not difficult.
That ties into my story because I was with somebody who hardly ever skis and can just like all of a sudden start skiing down the hills, even though he never skied that much. And that was not true for me. Right.
So this is going to be good. I think yours is going to be funnier than my story. Mine's only slightly amusing.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, this Skadi, the goddess that I'm drawing here, she was once married to another god called Niod. But the marriage broke down because Niod couldn't stand the cold. Niod couldn't stand the cold.
Oh.
So it fell apart, the marriage. The goddess Skadi and the god Niod, the broke apart.
Oh wow!
So there's another little bit of info. So there we go. Can I say a big hello to Lexi, to Jaden, to Red, to Paul, and to Alec.
Raoul. That's Raoul.
Raoul. It's not Paul, it's Raoul. Sorry about that, Diana. Mm-hmm. And to Red and everybody else in the chat. Thank you and Jaden. I've just seen Jaden there. So thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yes, thank you everybody. I've been typing hello in the chat and hello everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And Cool Gamer was here. He was the first one here before.
Oh, Cool Gamer. That's awesome. I remember Cool Gamer.
He's usually the first one at my streams, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm. My focus is out of it.
Are you going to start drawing now?
I sure am. I'm going to start my drawing. I'm just going to get another couple of pens, finer pens, and I'm going to start this drawing.
And we have Alec backstage. Hi, Alec.
Hey, guys.
So what I'm working on is I'm keeping mine smaller because I did not stick to the theme. I'm working on something it's called touch. Well, I have a bigger painting similar to this. I call this Touch of the Owl. and this is a smaller version of it. It's different, but it's a smaller version of kind of same subject of the touch of the owl. I don't know what I'll title this, and with periwinkle flowers in the background, but I need to work on her face more. And actually that involves me using my magnifying glass and all that. And my head's probably going to be in the middle of getting in the way of the camera. So I'll keep, I think I'm keeping, for now, I'm keeping my camera small, my screen small, and keep so you can see, since Davy is working on the theme of winter solstice art. And
yep. That's a fine painting there, I must say, that I can see there, Diana. I like that.
Thank you. But once I do work on a painting, this is how my creative process often goes. Then I take a picture of it, and then I play around with it digitally and see if there's any way and that I could improve it. And when I played around it digitally last night, I felt like I could improve the face. I could make her look make her eyes brown, which would be really cool to have brown eyes that match the golden brown eyes of the owl. Would be cool.
Yeah.
But right now, no, that's right. I'm going to work on her skin because that's going to be way too much problem for me to work on the eyes right now. I'm going to work on the color of the skin, make it a little more even tone, like right here. Even tone.
Right.
Light. No, was I going to lighten that up? No, right here it got a little too. I need to smooth that out. I'm not doing too many tricky things here on camera because my head will just get in the way. And you guys, everybody can just be watching Davy anyway.
I just hope this gets back into focus. I'm sorry about this, everybody who's watching this.
Well, guess what Lexi said? She would have never known about our tech issues with my audio and your video that she said she would have never even noticed the tech issues.
Well, that's good to hear about that. That's good to hear, Lexi. I'm glad you didn't notice the out of focus there. It's just slightly out of focus.
So you were talking about the Nord goddess, and that's who you're drawing, is the Nord goddess.
Yes, Sturdy.
And she's also a huntress, and that made me think about my funny skiing story. So,
right.
So, okay, my ex-fiance and I went to go. We have mountains near here called the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. So we went to there. We went there. We never I mean, it's not like we're regular skiers. We're not regular skiers, but for some reason, some people, like Davy admitted he is like this. You may not be skiing hardly ever at all, and all of a sudden you hit the slopes and you can ski. I mean, this is what happened with my ex-fiance. We separated for the day because he wanted to go skiing on the slopes, and I had to first practice on the bunny slope. So they have a thing called the bunny slope. And I kept practicing, and I'm doing pretty good. Or maybe he did start there, and then he realized he's doing good at this and went off, and I don't know. So I had to keep practicing on the bunny slope. And then when I felt like maybe I got the hang of this, I took the ski lift up, and it was so scary. Like the turns on the mountain are like you go down, and then it's like a 180 turn, and then you go this way, and then you go down a little bit, and I didn't want to fall off the side of the mountain, so I'm down on my butt riding on the skis because it's so steep. I am down on my butt, and then off to the left is the Black Diamond Trail. That's for like super expert skiers, and I'm like, I don't want to fall accidentally and slide into the Black Diamond Trail. Oh no. And then finally I came to like the part of the mountain where it wasn't all too steep. It was not too steep anymore, but kind of steep. And then I'm on the side of the mountain, and ski patrol came, and they said, would you like us to help you down the rest of the mountain? I said, yes, thank you.
The ski patrol.
They came and helped me, and then I met it with my ex-fiance. As you can see, ex-fiance. Well, that's not what broke us up. That was not what broke us up.
It wasn't the skiing. It wasn't seeing you skiing down the slope on your butt. No, that wasn't that.
And what about that?
I'm just saying you broke up. It wasn't because
no, we didn't break up for that.
skiing
I
down in
was a little
the
mad at him for that, but I'm sure I had to be understanding. I'm like, well, I guess he could ski pretty good. He didn't feel like I was he didn't want to feel like he's holding me back. I mean, he didn't want to be held back by, I guess he just wanted to enjoy himself, right? You know, like the downhill
Right.
skiing instead of like holding my hand all day long. I guess that would be like
All
holding
right.
my hand. So I kind of was understanding. I'm like, and we only did that for one day. So
Right.
we only did that for one day. So I was like kind of halfway understanding about it. I didn't get too mad. I was only a little mad, but I was just glad when the day was over and everything. We could just sit in the ski lodge and stuff.
So what those ski lodges are good. I love them. They were great.
Now I've gone cross country skiing and I enjoyed that. I went one time in Vermont. I went with a group. I was in college and I went with a group and we did cross country skiing in Vermont. I enjoyed that.
Oh, that sounds great. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Cross country skiing sounds awesome. But that's great. So how did you find it difficult?
And since then I had done cross country skiing after that, and I did find it difficult. It's difficult if you're all on a flat. If you're all on the flat, if it's flat, like the second or third time I did it. I was not in Vermont anymore, and it was like around where I live, and it was flat. And it's harder if it's just flat. But if you have little slopes, like not too big, but just the right slopes, then it's fun because you can easily kind of just go up the slopes and down and up the little slopes and down. And that made it fun.
That sounds interesting. Far more interesting. Yeah, than skiing down a hill. A big mountain.
I don't know about
skiing down a mountain's pretty good fun. But
yeah, that's probably fun.
I think cross country is better. I would imagine.
Oh, Red says she has not even tried. Oh my goodness, she lives in Colorado and she hasn't tried downhill skiing yet.
Has Colorado
Red, it sounds like you should try some downhill skiing, but first start on the bunny slopes. Maybe stay on the bunny slopes all day.
I think Red should get some skiing going, maybe. Mm-hmm.
Just not the Black Diamond trails.
The Black Diamond Trail.
Yeah, that's what they call them.
That sounds very ominous, doesn't it? The Black Diamond Trail.
Oh my god, it sounds so ominous. Red, if you can do cross country skiing, you should try that. Yes, if they offer that in Colorado, definitely do that. And then I was watching a winter show.
I'm sorry, guys. I clicked the wrong button and I dropped off. Diana, you don't have the thing on to turn this to your destination. You turned it off.
I know. I don't have that on because Davy doesn't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I asked him that a couple months ago, he didn't want that. So I don't know. So
yeah.
What was that?
For having StreamYard has the feature where if I turn the toggle switch on, the certain toggle switch, then this stream will stream out to your channel as well.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do that. He just has to choose to do that. He doesn't have to do that.
I'm the one that's in control of it, and I have but I'm the one that has to put the toggle switch on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Even if I put the toggle switch on, all guests will have theirs streamed out to their channels. But
if you turn it on, it won't stream to like Davy's channel immediately. He has to choose to do that. He has to do that, so it won't do it automatically. It won't.
I would say stick with Diana's channel because it's her live stream, and I'm just a guest. So I would say
I don't think Davy has a live streaming channel. So.
Yes,
and I don't normally do live streams. This is the only live stream I do when I join Diana.
All right.
Yes, bro. She is gonna have a guest on the streamathon. I think I'm gonna be a guest. On that
yes, for the streamathon, Lexi's my co-host. And I did ask Davy, but it's too late for Davy. Davy lives 5 hours ahead in the UK.
Yeah, way too late for me.
So Lexi is going to be my co-host on New Year's Eve, and she doesn't
Yeah.
have content. She doesn't have content on her channel, so we'll not be streaming out to her channel.
Mm-hmm.
When is the streamathon? What day?
This Sunday night, which is New Year's Eve, and mine will be
Right.
the streamathon lasts 48 hours, but we are all like
Whoa.
artists have different. Every artist has around 2-hour time slots, unless you're in the
Yeah,
middle
right.
of the night, and then your time slots are really long. But my time slot is New Year's Eve, 7 to 9 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time.
Right. That sounds awesome.
Diana, I'll be streaming too. Alexi will be on. Alexi will be on that live stream with Diana's co-host, and I will also be on that live stream with her too. She'll just have to send me the link.
What do you say, Alec? You said you're coming on my live stream on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I can come. I can be your co-host too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can watch for a little while.
You can like watch for the first hour or something.
Because yes,
Oh,
I
that'd be
can
nice.
watch for a little while, but I can't go on.
Yeah,
the live
maybe
stream.
if Red can, maybe if Red is available, maybe if Red is available, maybe she can join us too. We'll see.
Oh, did she just say that in the chat?
No, I was just saying that if she wants, if she wants to join us, she can.
If she wants to.
Yeah, if she can.
Oh yeah, she's invited. I guess I could message her about it.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds good.
Do
I don't think I could stay awake for what 48 hours.
Even on New Year's Eve.
Dear me. Is Alec going to stay awake for 48 hours?
No.
Listen. I can stay awake for a while. I have to go to bed like that at a certain time.
So is it just like a shift thing? Is it in shifts?
Yeah, it goes from artist channel to it's all artists. It goes from channel to channel. It's already a list. I can send it to you in Messenger. The list, the schedule, and it goes for 48 hours. For usually 2 hours, but in the middle of the night, there's channels go like the host organizer of this. Well, there's two. I'm sorry, it's Raul is co-hosting this with Miriam Wolf in Israel. And
oh, sounds great.
Yeah, Raul said it's a streaming hub. Raul said he will have a premiere, and he will be doing drawings. And Regis they're gonna
be like Raul and Miriam are gonna be like because they're co-host organizers. They got to fill up the time in the middle of the night, and they'll be on for longer hour.
Yeah, so Raul's gonna be doing a premiere. Red said that she may go live also because she needs to get back to work on her watch hours because she only needs 200 more to get more members. So she said she'll be she said she'll visit the live stream. We will be 3 times streaming, Diana. Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? What?
Did Raul just touch in the chat again and said we will be 3 times streaming, Diana.
Oh, I see. How many thumbs up do I have?
I don't know.
You can't see?
I can't look.
Okay, I'll check later.
I can still check. I just have to.
According to my YouTube.
Yeah, we have 12 thumbs up.
Overdue for
Raul said he will be doing Chinese. I can't read that other word.
Calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lexi said my friend does a 24-hour live stream every year. I don't know how she can stand it. I'll email it.
The longest live stream I ever did was like 11 or 12 hours, and that was in the last month that I was getting my watch hours in December 2019.
Whoa. What did you do on that live stream?
I had friends help me do it, so I didn't have to entertain people for 11 or 12 hours. It was crazy.
What? Who was on that live stream? Nobody
they're not around anymore. Like I'm not friends with hardly any of them anymore. Like I can't even remember who was on. I can't remember their names. Ugh.
I figured I didn't think you were chatting on that live stream. I
remember one of the person's names, but not the others.
I think there's going to be a lot of coffee drank on this streamathon. Get that coffee ready.
Oh, so tell us your skiing story.
Oh, mine.
I'm going to go on mute.
Yeah,
Well,
Davy.
Well, I was a very young lad, okay, when I went skiing, and it was a school trip, okay, a school trip to northern Italy, and this was way back. So we visited a few places. The skiing trip was in a place called Aprica in the mountains of northern Italy, and it was fantastic. It was a great skiing resort, and it was great fun. But we visited this church, okay, and it was a very lovely church. It was a local church, right? I think it was Roman Catholic. So we went into this church. There's the school teacher, and there's about eight of us, okay, kids, who were all told to be quite quiet, behave yourselves, yeah, and sit and enjoy the church. So we're all sitting in this church, enjoying the view, enjoying the look of the church. Then a queue starts to form in the middle of the church.
A what?
A queue.
Oh, a line
So
of people
a
making
line of people. Locals. It was all local Italian people. Okay. No visitors. It was all local Italian people. So I had the idea of joining the line. Okay. So I thought, well, we must have to join the line. So I got up and I joined the line. And I looked to the side and I seen my teacher, and everybody sort of, trying to wave us back. But I thought, oh, I'll have to stay in the line, yeah, because there was a few people behind us as well. So I'm stuck in this line. I thought I'll go along with it, see what happens, not knowing what was going to happen at the end of this line. So it got to the end of the line. And I'm totally ignorant, of course, with churches at this stage. Yeah.
And you're what with churches?
I am totally ignorant at what goes on in churches, right?
Yes.
I had been in several churches when I was very young. I've got vague memories. But at this stage, I'm not that up on churches and what goes on inside churches. So I get to the end of the line, and there's this Italian Roman Catholic priest who puts his hand on my head, gets us to kneel down. And he says some words in Italian, and does something with his hand above my head, opens my mouth, and puts the flesh of Christ in my mouth, yeah, which is the circular. I can't remember the name. What's the name for what's the name of that? What is it?
Sacrament.
That's it. Thank you, Diana.
I just know that because I'm not. Yeah, I've heard of that.
I got that. Okay.
I grew up a little bit with some of that.
So I got that done, and I was blessed. So I was accidentally blessed.
Accidentally.
By a Italian Roman Catholic priest while on a skiing trip to Italy. So that's my strange story.
Oh.
It's not as funny as yours.
It's not as what?
It's not as funny as your story. Your story is very good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing your story.
It's all right. My pleasure. Has Alec got any funny stories?
Is he still there? No, he dropped off again. Oh, he's backstage. Oh, he's backstage. He's back.
He's returned.
He always does that on streams, like drops off, and then I'm right in the middle of painting. So hold on, and then I didn't play the happy dance yet.
All right.
Because you were telling your story.
Right. So there we go. There was a lot. It was highly religious. The area where we went to.
Oh, okay.
There was a nunnery. A nunnery there was nuns, of course. So there was nuns walking about and stuff. There was the lovely little church. That was fantastic.
Thank you for 10 thumbs, more than 10 plus thumbs up in time for the first happy dance.
That's awesome. That was an awesome happy dance.
Double happy dance. Mrs. V is here. She's my biggest happy dance fan. Double happy dance. And
that was awesome.
And shout out to Redheaded Riding Hood. She's a channel member. Thank you so much for being a loyal channel member. And her channel is linked down below in the description box.
Well done, Red. Red's got a great channel.
Or you can drop your channel link. No problem.
I do pop onto Red's live streams now and again.
Yeah.
Now and again.
I mostly catch her Monday night one. She has a Monday night one that I.
Right. If I can catch them, I'll pop onto them. Yeah, and they're very good. They're very interesting, I must say.
Jaden says, "What is the lineup for this weekend? Can we post it on your community? Can you post it on your community tab, Diane?" Okay, I'll post it on my community tab. Yes. And Red says she loves the happy dances too. Thank you. Thank you so much, Red. And I have happy dance merch, everybody. And Mrs. V, I think, is one of the only ones that has my happy dance merch. I have happy dance t-shirts and Creativity is Contagious t-shirts and mugs and happy dance t-shirts and mugs. So here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think I have yeah, here's my merch. Here's my merch video. Hold on. I have a merch video. Merch advertisement. Here it is. Here's my merch ads.
Right.
Hello. Hey all. Check out my new merch. Down below on the merch shelf, you'll see the direct link to all the products. I have 3 different designs of Happy Dance merch. Happy Dance merch is new. Mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, stickers. 3 different designs of Happy Dance merch. There's a design for Art Star. And there's a design for Creativity is Contagious. And it's right down below. You'll see the products right viewed down below, you see pictures of them. It's called the merch shelf. There's Serenity Studio art designs too. Check it out, 20% off, and the links go directly to the store. Just click on the product pictures that you see right below this live stream video.
Very good. That's some nice merch there, Diana.
Thank you.
Raoul said, have you got the link for StreamYard? I think you might want to pop up.
Yeah. Oh, Raoul wants to come up here? Yes. Okay, Raoul, hold on. Raoul comes to us from Spain.
He said, that woman looks like J-Lo, Davy. J-Lo. Ooh. I didn't realise. I'm just trying to... I haven't made it out to look like anybody in particular, yeah? Right. So it's very random.
I'm coming with the link, just a moment.
Let's give her some eyelashes, eh? That's one thing I always forget to do when I create portraits. I forget to put the eyelashes in.
Oh.
And I think nearly everybody.
I have to make her eyelashes a little shorter. Right there, right. One side is longer than the other.
Ah. No, I don't know why I always miss eyelashes out. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, because if you were a girl, then you would think about them more.
Yes, quite right. I'm going to give her J-Lo eyelashes. There we go. I don't want to go too over the top with the eyelashes.
Oh, let's see. We're expecting Raoul. He's going to give us more information about the Streamathon. And here we have Raoul and Alec. So here we go.
Raoul and Alec. Alec's back.
Sorry, I keep dropping my phone. It's being stupid.
Hi, Raoul.
Yes, hi Diana, Davy, and Alec, and everyone in the chat.
Hello, Raoul.
And
yes.
Nice to see you here. And hello again, Alec.
Hey, yeah, sorry.
You missed me on
share some more information about the Streamathon.
Yes, I want to tell everybody about the Streamathon this year. I have the privilege to host with my fellow artists from Israel, Miriam, Art Curious, the New Year Streamathon that is on Sunday, December 31 or 31st, till the first day of January, Monday. We will start all times are in USA Eastern Time, EST time, and we will start at 5 a.m. December 31st. And we will have opening, Miriam and I, and then we have the Merry Atelier, and then we have a Happy New Year video from the organizer, that is Miriam and I again. And then we have Chris Kilue. She's from Mexico, an artist from Mexico. And then we have Miriam from Israel. And then we have PM Artist Studio. This is a mother-daughter channel. They do jelly plating and jelly printing. And after them, we have KRP Kim Bolton. She is an artist. She is using scrap or bits, and she's making art from all those scraps and bits. And then we have Scrap to Beauty by Sandra and Jasper behind her. And then we have Diana, Serenity.
Yeah, that's me, Serenity Art.
Yes, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Yes. And after Serenity, we have the Merry Atelier again. And then after Mary, we will count down the new year with Anne Lar. She will be streaming at 11 p.m. till 1 a.m. And after 1 a.m., January 1st, we have late night games with Miriam and I. We will do Pictionary and all kind of other games with the Fips. Fips are the friends in the box. And after Miriam and I will be premiering 2024 drawing. It is the year of the dragon, and I will do Chinese calligraphy. And after my premiere, we have Art Junkie. She's an artist. She likes she does crocheting it's called. And after Art Junkie Shannon, we have Didi Willingham. She is good in everything. And then we have Janet Nash. After Janet Nash, we have Janet Young. And after Janet Young, we have Darcy Misadventure with Mixed Media. And after Darcy, we have Eddie Mixart. And after Eddie, we have Malia. And then Dana Ellis Yates and Beth Schuler. And after Beth Schuler and Dana Ellis, we have Paul Pate. Paul Pate is a comic artist. He does comics. And then it's closing time at 11 p.m. Miriam and I will thank everybody, the streamers, and the attendees. So that is the streamathon. It's a streaming hop. And
50. How many artists? You know the number?
17, I think. 17.
Oh, seems like so much more.
Sounds awesome.
Yes, we were asking a lot. We were inviting a lot of artists, and
I have a question about what are the games that can you tell us more about the games you play at night?
Pictionary is one of them, and I don't know what Miriam has more, because it's more Miriam than me. I will be co-hosting during that stream. And
thank you so much for sharing with us.
And all the links is I have put in my community tab, and also in Miriam's community tab, and also in our social media, in Instagram, Facebook, and Facebook groups. So you can find more information there. And rewatchers are always welcome.
Yes.
I'll see if I can tune in, Raoul. I'll be watching a little bit.
I'm kind of nervous how many people may be watching.
And I want to tell a little bit about the history of the streamathon. 10 years ago was the first time. That was hosted by Osegram. Osegram is called Osegram or Osegram.
Really? Now this will be my third year. I just want to interject. This will be my third year participating in the streamathon. And the last year, I forget who organized it. And then the year before that, it was Mary Atelier who organized it.
Yes, last year was Spain Girly, Lori.
Oh, okay.
And this is my second streamathon and my first time hosting. And if it's and I think it will be successful. And I hope I can host it next year again.
Oh, nice.
So we have all kind of artists during this streamathon.
Nice, yes.
That sounds great. I'm going to have to check this out. Is this on your channel, Raoul?
Yes, this is my channel.
Right. I will check that out.
One of my channels.
So that's 2 streamathons I'll be watching.
So one
Diana's.
Raoul, will you be streaming in the streamathon from just one of your channels, or will you be streaming from your streamathon from
I will stream from this channel, my art channel, because my other channel is the calligraphy channel and the cooking channel. I will not stream with those, only with this.
Oh, okay. Let me see if we have any questions in the chat. Let me check the chat.
And I hope, Davy, you can be one of the streamers next year.
Yes, we just have to give him a good time of day that would be convenient for his. I would wanted him to co-host with me, but he said he couldn't because it's too late.
Because Miriam and I were planning to do a third day, January 2nd, but there was not a lot of demand because people are having celebrating the holidays, the first, and then,
a lot of them have to go back to work.
Yes, that also.
So, well, maybe next year, Raoul. Next time you do it.
Next year for a day.
And you can fit me in before 12 a.m. Yeah, to midnight, 12 midnight, around this time maybe, then I could do a little bit next year, if you want to.
Yes, yes. I will send the invites and we will add you
That would be
because
fantastic.
because it's amazing when you have a streamathon or a streaming hub when you have different kind of artists. For example, Miriam, my co-host, she is an artist. She makes her own toys. You can see she can make her own toys because she made a Christmas village last week. She
Oh yes,
completed
the Christmas Village.
yes, and she can do it all. She can make a, a whole house or a toy from a shoebox.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Is she a miniature artist? Does she
You
create
can
miniatures?
you can say that because she is working mostly with clay. You know, clay,
That's
color
awesome.
clay. Yes,
I'm into that stuff. I do all that
Mm.
yes.
as
Then
one of
then
my
you should
hobbies.
check out Art Curious by
Yeah, it's called art. Yeah.
N.
I will check that out because I love miniature art. I love miniature painting
Yes,
and creations.
I always told her she is Santa secret toy maker.
That's awesome. She's
Yes.
not an elf, is she? Is she an elf?
No, no, no.
Okay then.
She also did a presentation of her work in a art gallery last week.
Yeah, she was in a. How many pieces
Wow,
did she have? How many paintings did she have in the show? It was a group
that's
show,
awesome.
right? Group exhibit.
Yes, I don't know exactly, but I've seen a lot of amazing things she made.
Yeah, I saw one
See,
of her.
that is good. That is good. Have you got anything good planned, Raoul? As in art wise?
I have been sick 3 weeks now.
You've
Feeling
been
better
sick?
right now. Yes, I had a stomach bug and
Oh,
vomiting.
that's not good.
No,
Well, I hope you
and
feel a lot better.
I hope I feel better before the 31,
Yes.
Yeah, before the streamathon.
31st. Yes. And I'm late with the premiere. I need to put up upload my video. Today I made a video, the Chinese calligraphy and the Chinese dragon because 2024 is the year of the dragon,
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
and I drew a dragon, but not so professional like you because my style is chibi and kawaii. You know chibi and kawaii?
I love Chibli. Is it Chibli?
Yes, chibi
I
is
love that.
or
I absolutely love it.
the cute characters with a big head and big eyes.
Yes, they're great. I love that style.
That is my
I
style.
absolutely love it.
And
It's great.
I'm trying to do also Picasso. I like Picasso art, but
Ooh,
instead
Picasso.
Picasso, I put a R because my two names, my name and my surname is RR Raul Reynolds. So
Right?
instead of Picasso, I do Ricasso and also my style of
No, that's
Picasso.
cool.
That's good.
Yes,
That's good. Are you doing cubist artworks
a little bit like that.
a little
Yes,
bit? Because that's very interesting. Cubism.
because for example, if I compare myself or if I watch your style, what you're doing now, I think in I need maybe a decade to be an artist like you.
Oh, I'm sure you could pick this up easy. I'm sure you could pick this up.
I am doing art now for 4 years,
That's good.
but this type of art, drawing and painting,
Yes.
is like a therapy for me because I have been battling cancer since 2000
Oh dear me.
18. Yes, since 2018, and now I'm still struggling with the aftermath.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. So
And because
My heart goes out to you, Raul.
thank you, because I am a writer and a poet, but I am in a writings block for almost 9 years now.
You're in a what, sorry?
A writings block. I cannot write a poem or
Oh, you are suffering from writer's block.
yes, yes,
Yes,
and
that's not good.
that's why I'm seeking another thing that is drawing.
Yes.
Yeah, Jaden, I'll drop. Yes, I'm gonna drop Raul's link. I gotta get Raul. I'm gonna go to Raul's channel and get his link. Okay, just a moment, please.
Well, the thing is, Raoul, with two-dimensional art, with painting and drawing, you can experiment and just get carried away with it and just do whatever you want, and you can go for it. Do whatever you want, experiment, and just have fun. Yeah,
Yes, that's what I'm
but
doing, and thank you for the advice.
but
This
don't
same
get stressed.
advice I get
What, sorry?
from this same advice I got from a lot of amazing artists also. Do what you like and what you love.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever it is, go for it. Enjoy it. Don't get too stressed out. Uh, just enjoy it. Yeah, whatever it is, and it's a good, and it does heal. It certainly mentally, it will.
I have
It
some.
may.
I have some suggestions for Raul for your writer's block. Can you try just journaling inside your own journal? Not care what comes out, and cathartic writing, where it's like it doesn't matter if it's legible writing, just to free you up.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I have a lot of mini diaries, like diary journals,
Oh, okay.
where I write stuff in.
Okay. So, all right. Okay, I got his channel. So now I'm gonna copy and paste it into the. Hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste it into the. I'm gonna pin. I'll pin your channel. I'll pin it in the chat. So hold
Okay,
on.
thank you.
I'm
But in
sure
the
I
mean,
subscribed.
oh, thank you. But in the meantime, I'm watching a lot of movies. For
Oh,
example,
great.
my feel good movie when I'm sick, especially when I'm sick, is Harry Potter. That's why I saw all the Harry Potter movie like 20 times and the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Harry Potter, the movies, the 6 movies are fantastic. Is it 6 movies or 8?
No, no, there are 8 Harry Potter movies and
Or
3
8 of them.
Fantastic Beasts movies.
Do you know what? I don't know if you'll agree with me here, Raoul,
Yes?
but for to create for there to be 8 movies, okay. Usually, when you see 8 movies or a movie and 7 sequels, there's always one naff bad movie, okay, at least.
Yes.
But with the Harry Potter movies, every single one of them are fantastic. They
Yes.
never slipped up, and that's something. What do you think about that? Do you agree with that?
All of them are amazing, but my favorite is
Yes,
the Goblet of Fire is my favorite.
that's awesome. That's the thing, right? With those 8 movies, the Harry Potter movies. Everybody's got their favorite Harry Potter movie because they're all that good, and
And
they're all
the writer is so amazing. And
yes,
when you see the Quidditch competition,
yeah,
you can compare that with the World Cup, the football World Cup, the soccer
oh
World Cup.
yes. Do you know what they should have had for the movies? Do you know the
Oh,
Quidditch? They should have had football players. They should have hired football players, shouldn't they? Like Ronaldo and people like him and Messi
Yes,
in the
but
Quidditch in the Quidditch games. That's what they should
yes,
have done.
but you know why also the 3 last Wizard in the World movies didn't had a lot of success because the writer she had a controversial comment.
What was that?
Yes, he had something to say about the LGBT community or something.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
And that's why it didn't had a lot of success. But the movies are amazing. The Three Fantastic Beasts also.
yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I've never read the books, okay? Have you read the books at all? Or?
I have read the books, all of them, for my for exams.
Yeah?
What is the school called before you go to university?
College?
High school,
High
yes.
High
school. Oh,
school and college?
Yes,
And
and it was
university?
in college, we need to read in Dutch because I went to a Dutch school. Dutch,
All right.
English, and Spanish, and we need to read 8 books. But if you want to read a series of books, it only counts for one. So the Harry Potter books, all of them counted as one.
Right. That's awesome. Do you know what? I have not read the books.
And the books and the movies are different from each other because, for example, in the Goblet of Fire, that Neville Longbottom gave Harry Potter the seaweed, right, to breathe in the lake.
Yeah?
But in the book, it's not. It's another story.
Right. So there's lots of little changes.
Yes.
I must read the books, you know, I must start reading them. Even if I read the first one.
They are addicted. If you begin with page one, you want to end it in one time.
Yeah, I need to get a hold of the first one. My sister read all of the books, and she was telling me about the books. Yeah,
Yes, I
and
like.
she
You
is
know,
a
after.
huge fan.
Oh yes, me too. After
Ca-
the Goblet of Fire, the Prisoner of
Yeah.
Azkaban is the best after Goblet of Fire.
Do you know what? Funny enough, you've mentioned that because The Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter movie. But like I said, they're all fantastic. So everybody's got their faves, but that one, The Prisoner of Azkaban, so good. It's so well done.
you guys are
But
talking Chinese to me. I don't know
Harry
anything.
Potter, Diana.
No, I've heard
Chinese.
of, I know Harry Potter's huge. I never even tried to get into it. I don't
Harry
know. I
Potter,
just never tried. I just
you've
never.
got to see the movie. You've got to watch the movie. Watch the first movie.
All right,
Harry
I'll watch the
Potter.
first one to see if I like it.
It's a magical movie, and
Right.
it's a very moving story as well. The first one is a very moving story. You might have to get some handkerchiefs ready.
Oh no, I cry easily on movies.
Well, you might
Movies
cry.
you never think anybody
You
would
might cry
cry
a
on.
little bit,
I cry easily. So I'll probably be like, yeah.
I'm not saying it's like
I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Sorry,
right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
she'll enjoy. I think she'll enjoy the.
Sorry, I
You
find it being stupid to keep the teeth coming on.
Davey, I like movies a lot. As
Yes.
I'm not a writer only for novels for literature. I also
Yeah.
write movie scripts.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I have a movie here in YouTube. I've written a movie, but it's in Dutch.
All right. Now that is good.
And I
That's interesting.
also and I also write for a theater. It's called Playwright in English.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I also write for theater, and it is uh it is different kind of writing for movies, for theater, for a short story.
Yes.
Yes, I
I'm
went to school for writing,
I'm a big fan of short stories. I love short stories, I must say.
but I like to watch a lot of movies. But I don't like to copy copy the idea. That's why
Yes.
maybe it's hard for me to get off the writing block also.
Well, to be honest with you, when you think about it, right, look at all the movies, especially movies like Harry Potter. So let's take Harry Potter, for example, okay? Now, there is a theme that has been copied by 1,000 movies, including Harry Potter. And that theme is good versus evil. Yeah?
Yes.
So there's a lot of themes. I think that is probably the most copied theme, good versus evil.
Well,
And
that's been around forever.
yeah, forever. That's
But
on the Bible.
I don't want to be influenced when I watch too much movie. That's why maybe I'm too hard for to myself.
I think it's a tough one. That one. It's a tough one not getting influenced by movies because I think
Oh,
it's like a lose. You're on a losing battle there
yes. Oh,
because
that's nice, redheaded.
I think it's one of those things, isn't it, where you've just got to like you've got to go for it. And
But you know the recipe for example, teen drama series or teen drama movies like Twilight.
oh yes,
And
Twilight. I've never seen them.
you know what
I've
the
never watched them.
recipe is? It's a love
What is it?
triangle.
Oh, love
Oh
triangle.
right, the love triangle.
Yes, when the girl is in love with two guys and she needs to choose. That is the recipe of a lot of teen drama movies or
Ah
series.
right.
My friend, who she's in her 70s now, she was dating. She had a longtime boyfriend, and eventually he proposed to her, and then she had a newer boyfriend who she would, I don't know, and he proposed to her too, and she said yes to both.
Whoa, dear me.
Think it over and decide who did she really want to marry. And luckily, she married the right person because they've been married for like 40 something years happily.
Phew. Well, that turned out okay. But yes, the love triangle. That's often a very dramatic theme. That's been done a few times.
Right.
But it's how the good versus evil theme, which has been around for God knows how many years, hundreds of years. It's what you can come up with, isn't it? Can you add to that? Can you weave something original around that theme? It's been done many times.
That's what your opinion is. Do you think there's anything new under the sun?
You know, I have an idea now.
Technology,
fantasy.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have a fantasy idea for my novel, for my new novel. I can give you some spoilers of it because I want to write about three kingdoms, but three mermaid kingdoms, and
Oh.
they are three different types of mermaids.
Right.
Ah.
I like mermaids.
And the title, I have already thought about the title. It's called I want to have a trilogy.
Yes.
Yes.
And the first one
Trilogy.
is called the Holy War because it starts. You know, every movie, every movie, every series, they start with a problem, and then
Oh,
the
okay.
first act
Yes.
is the problem. The second act is how to solve the problem, and the third part, the act three,
Resolution.
is the resolution.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
And also, I want to write about the snake in the Garden of Eden.
Oh yes.
Yes, the origin of it, and Lilith. I want to write about it also.
Lilith.
Oh,
Yes,
we
Lilith.
Oh, Lilith.
Red
Lilith.
Riding Hood. Do you know
That's a
Red
very
Riding
sad.
Hood in the chat? Raoul, she's a writer. She writes lots of poems. And published one or more poetry books.
Oh yeah, Red's a poet.
Oh, that's
Lilith.
nice.
It's funny you should mention the Lilith.
Cute play on words for her name. She's red-haired, red-headed Writing Hood. He said
Yes,
that's interesting,
My
Raul.
my work is more in Dutch, Flemish.
Oh.
right.
As I don't, English is my fifth language, so
Oh my goodness.
I
Fifth
haven't written in
language.
English.
Wow, you do so good for the fifth language. Oh my
That
goodness.
is good. I can barely speak
Father was
English.
like that. He was proficient in about 3 languages and fluent in about 4 of them.
Oh, hey, I can barely speak English.
I
Mhm.
can speak 5 language and I can understand 3 more.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my father was born in Lithuania, so he's fluent in Lithuanian. Then he became a Jesuit priest and learned French, Italian, and Spanish, but probably didn't become fluent in them, but became proficient in them. And then came to America, became fluent in English, and then they don't say this because it's not a spoken language, but he's fluent in Latin. He knows Latin.
Oh, wow.
He knows Latin very well. And then he was reading in German, like in the later part. He died in his 80s, and still when he was still in his 80s, he was reading his favorite German philosophers in German
Wow.
because
Oh, that's
he has a
nice.
PhD in philosophy.
Dear me. That is good.
In my case, I was born in a household because I'm a mixed race. I'm Indian, Indonesian, and German. So we have a lot of languages
Wow, that's
You were,
amazing.
you were what?
spoken.
You were
Indian,
Indonesian,
Indian, Indian roots from India,
right?
Indonesia, and German.
You were Indian, Indonesian, German.
Yes.
What?
Oh, that's a good mixture.
Wow, that's quite a
That's a good
combination.
one.
Wow,
And that's why I
Right.
speak a lot of languages.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, what would you? I don't know how to speak. I only speak English, barely. But anyway, what is the hardest, or the toughest, or trickiest language to learn,
Well,
in your opinion?
before he answers, I have a partial answer for that. It
Go
depends
for
what
it.
your first language was, because
All right.
For English speakers, Chinese and all the things with a different alphabet is very hard.
Yes.
But the European languages would be easier. So that's my answer. So go now, Raul can answer.
My answer for that is my first language, and that is Dutch. There are only 20 million Dutch speakers in the world, and that's
Wow.
the most difficult. Even though Dutch is a family language with English, because English derived from the Anglo-Saxon languages, and
Hmm.
English derived from the Old Dutch language. It's called what's it called again? But English and Dutch are the Anglo-Saxon languages.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot of. We have some Anglo-Saxon words, father, that we use.
Um, English
Father.
derived from the Old Dutch language.
Yeah. We have a lot of words, Anglo-Saxon words, in our vocabulary, especially where I live in the northeast of England. Words like father, yen, and all of this. It's all
Yes.
Scandinavian. Yeah, and all of that.
So I thought German was also an Anglo-Saxon language.
Yes, German.
Yes.
Okay.
German. German. I can understand German. Even though I'm German, I cannot speak German, and my parents didn't spoke German also.
Oh.
They are from Netherlands, and
Oh,
but
tell you who's from there.
Netherlands German. So, but we spoke on Dutch, Dutch and
Does,
Flemish. Flemish is the language in Belgium.
Flemish, yes.
I can speak
Does
that
anybody
also.
know? Does anybody know Gus Wiener? Gus Wiener.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
You,
I know her.
Country
She's
from
from
you know Gus
Netherlands, right?
Wiener? She's from the Netherlands. Gus Wiener.
Yes, I spoke to her in Dutch a couple of months ago here in the
Yeah.
chat. For example, in German, good morning is a goedemorgen, and in Dutch or Hollands, it's goedemorgen.
Yes. That's
But
that's quite cool.
it's still a difficult language, even though I speak it my whole life, almost
So
30 years.
Yes.
so then it would be easy for English speaker. I don't think so. Is it because they're both Anglo-Saxon? I don't know that. Is it easier for the English to learn Dutch?
I think so because I saw
Mhm.
embassy, not an embassy, a cousin of the embassy, the ambassador of the United States in Brazil, because I was born in Brazil. He spoke
Hmm.
very good Dutch because we went to a Dutch school.
Oh, okay. Well, in the United States, we're bilingual with Spanish. So,
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Spanish
Muchas gracias.
is the most easiest from all the Latin language in my
That's the only thing
opinion.
I know. Muchas gracias. Gracias mayores.
I had spent
Is that
years
right?
learning French and I wish I had learned Spanish. And I spent my junior year abroad in France with a minor in French learning French and I wish I'd spent all those years learning Spanish because I ended up teaching for 18 years in a predominantly Spanish speaking school.
You know,
No.
where I
It was
went to
not hard for me to
school.
it was hard for me to make the switch for and I didn't realize at the time how many similar words there was to French to Spanish, and there was a lot of similar words, and I had tried to learn Spanish. I got the Barons tape, I know, cassette tapes and workbook, and I couldn't stick with it, and so that was sad.
Yes, because French, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish, they are the Latin languages,
Right.
but and where I live in Barcelona here, we speak Catalan, and Catalan is a mix like Spanish and French.
Oh, okay.
I think Spanish is the language to go with at the moment. I
Or
think for the future.
Chinese.
I think Chinese, I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. But I think
Chinese
Spanish,
for business. If you're a business person, if you can learn Chinese, you're gonna
yes,
do well off.
yes.
I
If
want to
you're
learn Chinese and Korean also.
Korean,
Yes.
they make good movies. Those Korean horror movies are good.
Now, my stepson, he's 20 years old. He's in the second year of college, and he's dating a Vietnamese
All
girl,
right.
woman, or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah, and he said, we asked him. I go, so is Korean similar to Vietnamese? No, it is not similar, and
No.
it is not similar to Chinese either. Even though they're Asian, it's not. It's
Yes.
even though all Asian languages. He was saying they're quite. He's learned from her. They're quite different.
Yes. And that is the error or the what people think about Asian. They think Asians are all the same.
No,
No,
but
we
what
are
is similar? Chinese and Japanese language is similar,
um um
apparently.
they don't sound similar to me.
They don't similar. Yeah, I don't know. That's what he said. So I don't know. I don't know if he's correct.
And the cultures also different from each other. For
Yeah,
example, in
well, yeah, they differ.
Indonesian, Filipino, Cambodian,
Yeah,
Laotian, you have Korean, Japanese, Chinese,
and
Bangladesh,
their
Sri
cuisine
Lankan.
differs.
Yep.
Yes, for example, the Indonesian cuisine, we use a lot of coconut.
Oh my good. Hi, Pat. My friend Pat. Hi, Pat. She just finally said, figured out how to join the chat. Oh, I thought you had that figured out from last time when you had a problem. That's too
Yes.
bad. Oh, she's been listening the whole time, I think, and now just figure out how to join the chat. Okay,
I've
well
just read
done.
it there, yeah. Lexi's still in there. Red's in there. Pat's in there. I wonder if anybody else is in there. Hello, Pat.
So, Pat, have you been listening most of the time, and now did you just get here, or you just were able to join the chat just now, or you've been here the whole time? Oh, your figure, your portrait is beautiful, Davy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, it's amazing. You know,
That's
she
serenade.
looks a little bit like J Lo and Beyonce. Have you seen the Pepsi commercial of Beyonce
Oh no,
a
I
couple of
haven't
years
seen
ago? She
the
is like
Pepsi commercial.
a gladiator warrior.
All right, I'll have to check that out.
I see.
Yes,
Now I say why you see why you're saying that, because she was dressed up as a gladiator or something.
yes, with Britney Spears and Pink,
Brit-
the artist Pink.
Pink and Britney Spears. I'll have to check that out. It's the Pep. Is what is it? The Pepsi advert.
Yes, the Pepsi commercial.
Right, I'll check that out. Well, I don't know what Jennifer Lopez is doing now.
Oh, she will be having a new album.
Hmm.
And what's Britney Spears doing? She's not recording anymore. I hear my husband watches her on Instagram. She makes a fool of herself on Instagram, and I'm thinking, well, maybe because she doesn't feel like she's famous enough anymore, so she's just like doing crazy things on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
She's in a conservatorship, I think.
Ah,
She is being how do you call it, controlled.
ah. Thank you so much, Red, and thank you so much, Pat, for your comment. Thank you.
So, Davy, how much longer can you stay with us?
I'm gonna stay about 15 minutes,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna have to retire. Okay, but if you continue the live stream, I'll watch it. Yeah, I will watch and comment for a bit longer.
I will have to leave, sign off as well.
How long have you been working on that, Davy?
Well, let's take a little look. Let's have a look. See what I've done so far. So I've done the eyes. I've done this metallic piece here on the helmet tonight, and the eyes, and part of the helm. So this area is tonight's work. But last week I was working on this. Let's have a look. Hold on. Let's see if I can move it. Last week I was working on this section. Yeah, which is a border section and some snowy mountains. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So this is where Scardy, the goddess
And and
Scardy,
I like the
lives.
centangle also, this border centangle border.
Thank you very much. There's the border,
I
and here's
used to
the
do centangle too.
there's the upper border. Yeah.
Yes.
So this that's what I've been working on last week. So I spent a couple of days doing that. Well, over a couple of days. Yeah. And what I'll be doing now, tomorrow, I'll be finishing off this face. So it should be completed tomorrow. The helm, the face, maybe tomorrow. And I'll post this when it's completed on Saturday on Instagram. So if you want to check it out on Instagram, if you go on the YouTube channel, you'll see the Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'll drop Davy's link. It's right below in the description box, but I'll put Davy's link I'll put Davy's link YouTube channel in the oh, if I can, in the chat. Hold on.
Thank you, Diana.
Davey, if there would be money back then in the Roman Empire, in the time of the gladiators, that would make a good money. How do you call it? The paper money.
Yes.
Money, yeah, money.
Yes. Oh, Red, I hope so because she makes amazing music. I haven't read the book.
She's a good actress as well. She's a pretty good actress.
No, we are talking about Britney Spears.
Well,
Diana, we know how 20 thumbs up.
Oh, okay. And there I just dropped. Trying to drop. Okay, we're gonna do that while. Okay, time for third happy dance. Version 3.
Here we go.
Thank you for 20 thumbs up. Awesome. I made that video from I stitched it where you can stitch, like they call it stitching in TikTok. So it was my friend, the female. It was her. I stitched from her, and she had already stitched from somebody else, that guy. And then so it was. That's how all three of us were dancing to the same song. Oh no, I'm sorry. I dubbed that with my own. I had to for all those copyright reasons. So I dubbed it with the music that I can use. Because I buy music from Epidemic Sound. And I love creating all that animated stuff with Video Leap. I do everything because of my vision disability. I do everything on my iPad Pro, and I love using Video Leap. They have limited. They have like infinite number of little video things that you can search just by do a search, and you say I'm looking for this or I'm looking for that, and I can add them to my videos so easily. Oh yeah, go ahead, Raul.
Yes, I just subscribed to her channel.
Oh, awesome.
Red also has live streams, which are very enjoyable, and she recites some of her poetry and stuff.
She does. I think she does around 5. I don't know if she does 5 live streams or almost maybe.
Wow, that's a lot.
But only one nighttime one though. It's the Monday night one that I usually go to. The Monday night one. The other ones are during the day. I think lunch. She calls them lunch live streams.
Yeah, I'll check one of them out. Sometimes, if I can catch it, pop on.
And you are from the US, Red?
Yeah, she lives in Colorado right now.
So if it's if she's streaming during after lunch, I think it will be very late my time.
Oh yeah, that could be very late your time. Yeah.
What time is it now? What time is it now there?
8 hours ahead of you. She's 8 hours behind you. I mean, she's 8 hours behind you. Because you're 5 hours behind. You're 5 hours. I'm sorry. You're 5 hours ahead of me, and she's 3 hours behind me.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Alec and Red. I normally stream only on TikTok.
Oh, I've never tried that one.
You have to do no, it's not an obligation, but I want to advise you when you want to grow.
Yeah.
If you grow on TikTok, the followers will automatically come to you here.
They will on YouTube. They'll follow you on YouTube.
Yes.
So now I only have like 90 followers on TikTok. Is there a subscriber requirement for me to stream on TikTok?
I think I don't know exactly. I think 1,000 you can stream there. I am almost 50,000. I almost have 50,000 there on the TikTok.
I know, that's amazing. Yeah, good job. Good job.
And when you do live streaming, you will get a lot of followers on TikTok and very fast.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe I might try.
How's
Maybe it was fast for you. We'll see what happens if I try that.
how's the art
Look,
side on TikTok?
with Davy, his style of drawing,
Yes.
he will get
Oh well,
a
maybe
lot
I
of
can make that as
followers.
I got to can in StreamYard. Can I make TikTok one of my destinations?
I don't know how if that
Yeah,
work like that. I just do it with my telephone.
I have to see whether I can make it as one of my destinations.
Oh, why
Most
is
likely
he saying
I
a mountain time? Is he living in the on the border with Canada?
can. Oh, it's 2 hours, not three. Sorry.
I
What?
have a TikTok account,
Yeah, I
but I
have a
never.
TikTok account, and I just and I have 90, and I've been on it for a couple years and have only 90 followers.
I signed up. I signed up to go on TikTok, and I've never been on it. I think I've only logged on once,
Well,
and that
I have
was
quite a few. I have a bunch of videos there. I get more views on my TikTok videos now than I do on my shorts here on YouTube, which was opposite. In April, I was getting more views on my shorts than on TikTok, but now I'm getting more views on my short videos on TikTok than on my shorts on YouTube.
Same here, Diana. I'm waiting still to have a 1 million view shorts. My best shorts is 400,000 here on YouTube, and in
wow. That's a lot.
TikTok, my best video is 6 million views,
Whoa,
Oh,
dear me.
wow.
and I have 10 other videos with 2 million views.
Whoa,
Are they drawing videos?
They are my simple drawing, the chibi kawaii drawing, my
Oh,
style,
okay. Uh-huh.
and my calligraphy also, and also AI art because AI is nowadays a trending thing.
Right.
I use also AI. I draw my drawings and I put it in the AI generator and I upload that video.
And so the video shows it being generated by AI.
No, no. Just if you watch the video or the figurine or the character, you
Yeah.
will see it's AI
Oh, okay.
generated,
Uh-huh.
and everybody is using AI nowadays. So
Right.
if you
my,
saw my
my,
Instagram, you will see the AI generated drawings.
my plan for TikTok was to create. Now, on YouTube, I've published a lot of art book flip throughs, art book flip through videos. So I was hoping to create some short videos for TikTok, but I'm not too sure how to create them for TikTok. Uh,
I can explain it to you because I love editing, and you know when you make a vertical video like now you are doing
yeah,
vertical, you can use the, I don't know how it's called the English, enlarge the, you can make it vertical only, you can how do you call it, edit it vertical,
right.
only the thing you are drawing at this moment, the other part you can cut it will be cut out.
What's the length of time? What is the longest length you can create for, as in time?
Oh,
For
they've
a
You
picture?
know,
increased it. They've increased it now.
Diana, Dave, and everybody here in the chat, if you're using TikTok, you know what's working for me? I
What?
use the song that are trending, the songs that are
Right. I tried
trending,
that before. I've tried that before on YouTube.
and that
It
is mostly 10 seconds videos. My videos are 10 seconds or 8.
but on TikTok they're allowing up to 3 minutes now or what?
Yes, but it's not working for me, but because the
Oh,
3 hour
okay.
songs are not trending, the fast songs or the fast remixes.
So shorter videos. It's the really short videos, is it? That
Yes, and
really.
you know what I'm
Well,
doing? I'm
on YouTube, a lot of times they say 12 seconds or shorter.
Oh, really? That's short.
no, no, it's between 18 seconds and 25
Oh,
seconds. Those
okay.
videos
Okay. I just uploaded my most popular short on YouTube for the first time since April, because in April I was getting 500,000, 2,000 views on shorts, and then it stopped. Something just changed because I didn't change. Not what I did wasn't changing, and I even re-uploaded some of those popular videos, and still they would barely got 50 views. And I don't know what happened. I could never get. And then all of a sudden, and then now my most popular short since April is me dancing in my pajamas.
Dear me.
Because I sold 6 paintings in a week at my art auction. And I say that, I put the text on there saying, don't judge me dancing in my pajamas because I sold 6 paintings last week in my art auction. And still it was like, what, I got 500 views, around 450 views on YouTube short, which is the most I've gotten since April. And then on TikTok, it's around 800.
Dear me.
That's what.
Don't laugh
Diana,
at that's Raul.
I was a co-host in Anlor stream one day. I was explaining, I am not a YouTube expert or a social media expert, but she has asked me about my growth in YouTube, how I grew so fast, or how I grew I'm almost 4 years now on YouTube, and
years on YouTube.
And I've explained how I grew, and what kind of hacks you need to use, or what kind of tips. And I told her also the best tip of growing is you have to watch your YouTube studio.
You approach it with a full-time job, don't you? You don't you like the last time I talked to you, you said you were like producing 25 videos a day.
Yes, because one day I was blackout because I did 94 shorts in one day, and YouTube sent a message. They said 93 is the maximum of shorts you can post. And I did calligraphy art, and I went from 10,000K to 40,000K.
Right. So it is
in
like
just 1 month.
Like your full-time job, right?
No, not this. Not my full-time job.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
You only get pennies here. Yes.
I have a question about YouTube Shorts. Now, I'm planning to do a lot of shorts, right, on these books, these art book flip throughs. So I was gonna, if let's say, for example, I published 20 shorts immediately.
Yes, that's what
channel.
I did. That's what I did. Yes.
Is that a good idea?
It's a good idea.
Just
also,
one a week.
Mr. Beast, right?
Yes.
He likes to experiment with his channel when he was a smaller channel, and he experiment a lot, and he saw like a open like a gate where or he saw oh, this works for me, and then he continued with it. And that's what I'm doing too. Experimenting with my channel, see what works for me, what hour it works, and the uploading hours also.
So maybe posting a lot of YouTube shorts within a week maybe can get you a lot of views.
Yes, but try the 20 shorts in one day, and then you can tell me.
I would repurpose my shorts. I've created 1,100 videos in 8 years. That includes shorts, videos, live streams. So I can repurpose content. I can repurpose content. And that's one thing I've never tried, was like uploading 20 in a day. I've never tried that.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try that.
Try it out. Experiment with that.
And I've experimented with times of day and the day. And I thought I had it working all the way up till April. I had it working like Saturday, a certain time of the day, like it was in the morning, mid-morning, was working for me. And then it just stopped working.
It's very strange, this YouTube lock.
Yes, you know, I have 8,000 videos in the 4 years I am on YouTube.
Oh goodness. Oh, I believe now that you say how it. Yeah, right. Wow.
I have exactly 7,640.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna have to say goodbye and good night.
Yes, we're gonna say
Okay.
goodbye and good night.
It's
Thank you
been
so much.
You
Thank
guys,
you so much, Vicky and
you
Raul,
guys,
for being here.
It's been
Al.
great fun.
you guys are getting off.
Yeah.
Been great fun, Diana.
Thank you for having me, and don't forget the
Thank you so
streamathon,
much.
guys.
Right. It's posted. I pinned it in the chat on Raul's channel to go forget the good information about the streamathon. And I'll be this Sunday. I'll be in the streamathon from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday night, New Year's Eve, 7 to 9 p.m. And I'm going to post that on my community tab and also Facebook, because nobody pays attention to me much on Instagram, even though I have an account there and I keep posting on Instagram. But yeah,
Right.
maybe I'll post it on TikTok. Maybe I'll post the streamathon schedule on TikTok too.
Oh yes,
Yep.
that would be fine. That would be nice.
Right. Good night, Diana. Good night, Alec, and good night, Raul.
Good night, Davy,
Good night,
Alec,
everybody.
Diana.
Good night, Red.
Nice to see you.
Good night, Red.
Okay, bye, Red and Pat and whoever, and maybe
And
James.
Lexi. Good night, Lexi.
Lexi, yes, Lexi.
Jaden. Good night. And Pat. Good night.
Okay, good night, everybody. And Davy and I. So my next live stream is on a streamathon this Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New Year's Eve, and then after that, Davy and I do a monthly live stream with some kind of art theme, and so it will be end of usually the last Thursday in January. So look out, keep your heads out for that, and I should promote that some more. Bye, everybody. I'm going to do my outro.
Good night, Diana.
Yeah, good night, Davy. Good night, John Boy. Like the Waltons family. That's an old. No, you guys don't know that, I guess. The Red probably knows it. Remember the Waltons?
The Waltons was awesome.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night. Good night, Davy. Oh, sorry, that's me.
Good night, Davy. Bye.
Good night, Diana.
Here's the.
Heading to Vegas in my blue stripe car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We she's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. 1, 2, 3,